Laser hair removal has improved substantially over the years. Latest update 2014 by Dr Karavani Dermatologist. This video explains how laser hair removal works, what truly to expect, and how to choose wisely when it comes to unwanted hair. The benefits of laser hair removal are substantial. More hair-free days, less effort and time to spend, no pain, no ingrown hairs, no irritations, cheapest method, so keep watching to find out more. Why is laser hair removal your best solution? If you are tired of shaving, waxing or tweezing, if you suffer from ingrown hairs or irritations, or if the hairy area is bigger than the size of a coin. You will now learn all about the biology of hair growth, how laser hair removal works, if you are a good candidate, why all lasers are not equal, how permanent this method is, and the benefits you can expect, so you can choose your center wisely. The biology of hair growth. Each hair grows from a hair follicle in a 3-phase cycle. At the end of the cycle, the hair falls off and a new hair starts to grow from the same follicle. The phase that matters most for laser hair removal is the anagen phase, also known as the growth phase. Only during that phase, the hair follicle contains hair and can be reached by the laser energy. The anagen phase lasts from several weeks to several months, depending on many factors, such as the place on your body, your age, hormones, your inherited DNA, the seasons, and many more. How does laser hair removal work? The laser energy warms up the color in your hair until the hair follicle is destroyed permanently. The darker the hair, the more heat is produced. Compare it to the heat you feel on your skin when you sit in the sun wearing black clothes instead of white clothes. Remember that only hairs in the anagen phase will result in destruction of the hair follicle. All other hair will burn off, but as soon as the new cycle starts, they will simply grow back. Laser hair removal is clearly not a one-stop deal. The laser treatment has to be repeated over a period of months in order to catch every hair in the anagen phase where it can be destroyed. Moreover, if you are in your early 20s or experiencing hormonal changes, your follicles are still maturing and more sessions are needed to complete the treatment. Be patient. Are you a candidate? It is clear that dark hair will heat up quickly to the desired temperature. Blonde hair, on the other hand, will need more energy from powerful lasers in order to heat up sufficiently. White hairs do not contain melanin and cannot be treated with laser. Unfortunately, the skin contains color too and will absorb the laser energy and heat up as well. The darker the skin color, the more it heats up. The more risk for burns if the skin is not cooled. Specialized laser systems with good cooling of the skin surface protect the skin from burning. Fine hair needs a short cooking time in order to retain the heat. We call this the pulse time of the laser. Only expensive laser systems are able to deliver high energy in a very short time. Hairs that are too deep are usually beyond the reach of the laser beam. Only lasers with a longer wavelength, such as the 1064 ND YAG, are able to penetrate deep enough to reach those hair follicles. Are all lasers equal? Clearly not. Since the 90s, the technology has changed dramatically. Here are some points to look for in a laser system: the energy, the wavelength, the pulse time, cooling, and the spot size. The higher the energy, the more heat production. This is important for blonde hair that catches only a small amount of energy. The longer the wavelength, the deeper the laser penetrates through the skin. This is important for deep hair follicles, such as those on hairy backs of men and the bikini area of women. The most common wavelengths are 590 to 650 nanometers for IPL systems, 755 nanometers for Alexandrite lasers, 810 nanometers for diode lasers, and the longest, 1064 nanometers for the ND YAG lasers. Successful laser hair removal centres need multiple laser systems with different wavelengths in order to reach all hair follicles. Long pulse times are needed to heat thick hair and short pulse times for thin hair. A good cooling protects the skin from burning and reduces the pain. External cooling systems are the most powerful ones. The bigger the spot size, the quicker and more comfortable the treatment, especially for larger areas. Spot sizes run from the size of a chip to the size of a credit card. Successful hair removal is destroying the hair follicle without burning the skin. As each hair follicle is different, more than one system is needed to suit all hair and skin types. Your laser therapist must evaluate your hair growth cycle, your hair type, your skin type, choose the right system and the right settings. This is essential for your results. Is it permanent? Yes, but it's not a one-stop deal, but rather a progressive and permanent hair reduction. Consider 80% hair reduction after 4 to 8 sessions as a success. With one additional session a year, these results can not only be maintained, but even improved. The best candidates are middle-aged women with white skin colour and dark hairs of average thickness and depth, without hormonal disturbances. Any certified laser system will suit those candidates. But for dark skin types, thin hairs, deep hairs, blonde hairs, and young people, men in particular, specialised laser systems are needed as they are harder to treat. Conclusion. We all seek more hair-free days, with less effort, no pain, and no ingrown hairs or irritations. The good news is that besides the initial investment of 4 to 8 sessions, laser hair removal offers all the benefits compared to shaving, tweezing, or waxing. Even the costs are far less with laser hair removal once the initial investment is done. Choose your centre wisely based on experienced staff and good laser systems. It will result in better and safer hair removal. We hope that this video has provided you with clear information. For more answers to your questions on laser hair removal, simply click here or go to www.medicallaserhairremoval.be.